fixing low neck and upper back pain. Hey guys, it's Dr. Kresimir here. I'm a chiropractor from London, Ontario, Canada. I help people live extraordinary lives through the power of structural chiropractic care and life by design principles. Today, we're going to be talking about the stubborn low neck, upper back complex pain, what causes it, things to watch out for, and some exercises that you can do that will hopefully help. Before we get there, please like, share, and subscribe. It's totally free for you, but it's super helpful to us. It lets us know that these videos are valuable and it helps us reach and help more people. So it's almost funny how things line up sometimes, and I wish this isn't what prompted this, but even in this morning's checkup shift, 3 people came in. It seemed like with exactly the same thing. They were having trouble in this part of their neck and their shoulder and the low part of their neck. They couldn't really turn their head. They were in a lot of pain. So let's talk about why that happens and some things that you can do about it. Now, like everything else, a lot of times these problems can be very complicated since there are many factors that can be causing and contributing to them. I don't have 6.5 hours to talk about every single thing and every case. Even if I could talk about everything, each case is very, very unique. So what you are going through might be very different from what other people are going through. My point is, if you try something, doesn't feel better, it hurts, stop, contact a healthcare provider, get it examined, and let's figure out what's happening. So we are gonna need some tools for today, okay? And I'll show you what they are when I get to the exercises, but for right now, this is a very sensitive area of your spine for a couple of reasons. Number one, the bottom of your neck is where most of the flexion and extension happens. That's the way that the neck is mechanically made. A lot of this happens in here. Now, we're spending a lot of time these days, and more as we're shifting to more online sitting stuff, we're spending a tremendous amount of time sitting in this position. One of the things that happens when you sit is you lose the ability to build your shoulders back and down. So we get the shoulders coming up because your head's dropping forward, and we're losing that ability to move. So there's gonna be a lot of buildup in this area of the spine. So a lot of the exercises that I'm gonna be showing you have to do with learning how to create that space to bring your shoulders back and down, which even when the pain is gone, it's very common to have pain in this area of your body. If you manage to fix it, I'm gonna suggest that you're always working on creating that open chest, shoulders down posture, because that will just help everything forever, okay? So, everything forever, how's that for science for you? So let's get to the exercises. The first one that I'm going to show you is really simple yet powerful. You're going to need a bag that has you're gonna need 2 bags, or weights, right? The whole purpose is to find something. I'm using stuff that most of us will have around the house. Not a lot of us will have dumbbells necessarily. If you are a female watching this, go for 35 pounds. If you're a male, go for 50 pounds. It should be heavy, is my point. It should be something that is heavy. So 35 pounds in each hand, or get 2 bags like this and then fill it full of stuff that would equal 35 pounds or 50 pounds. And here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna show you exactly. So once the bag is full, you're gonna hold both of them like this. I'll come closer so I can show you the details, and you're just gonna hang out in this position. Hang out for a minute, drop the bags, move your shoulders, pick them up for another minute, and repeat that cycle 8 times. Now, when you're reaching for the bag, you don't have to have a death grip on it. If you don't feel it in your shoulders, one of the things that you can do is not even put your thumb around the handle, just let it nice and loose. The goal is not to work on grip strength, it's to have it pull, your shoulder back and down. When I'm standing there, I wanna work on standing straight up, because the straighter my back is and the more my arms are back, it'll drive. I don't want my shoulder to go down this way. I don't want to make this posture worse. I want to make sure that I'm back and down and that my shoulders are back, because I want to be enhancing this posture like that. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2. If you've been paying close attention, I whacked myself in the face with this one last time. Exercise number 2, I prefer that you go to the gym, get yourself on a pull-up bar and learn how to, start by dead hanging, and then after you're hanging, learn how to contract your shoulders back and down, and then actually learn how to do a pull-up, which will help strengthen the muscles down here that counter the muscles up here. If these muscles are short and tight, and these muscles are long and weak, this is where this imbalance comes from. One of the things necessary to permanently fix that problem is to strengthen these muscles down here. This is where I don't prefer the bands. I wish you would go to the gym and learn how to do a pull-up, but next best thing is to get one of these bands and do something simple like a band pull-apart. This is far too short and light, and the last time I whacked myself in the face, I think I can do at least one. Right, so we're doing that pulling action where we're pulling our shoulders apart and strengthening the lower part of our spine. Okay, so that's exercise number 2. And exercise number 3, I'm gonna bring you over here. Okay, we're gonna move around a little bit. Exercise number 3, you're going to need a wall, and you're going to need a ball like this. So I'm going to be working on my right shoulder for the purposes of this exercise. The ball is going to go on top of my shoulder, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean into the wall like this. It's better standing up because your arm can be loose and you can really get this position into the wall with your arm down. But the goal is, again, to drive your shoulder back and down, to put some compression and pressure on this muscle. This could be really, really painful simply because these muscles are tremendously tight. So you don't have to push hard. A little bit of discomfort is okay. Tremendous amount of discomfort is not okay. So find that little bit of discomfort where your breath is a little bit shorter and hold that position for at least 30 seconds before moving the ball around this area to find other positions to drive your shoulders back and down, okay? So those 3 exercises are the bags, the band, and the ball. If you have any questions, please post them below. And like I said, if something doesn't feel better, then go contact your healthcare provider. Have a great day, okay? And we'll talk soon.